What does it mean to be human? This question wouldn't be as meaningful if it could ever be answered with mere words. The answer clearly has to be lived. But stories expressed in words can be of great aid in situating the human experience in a larger context, revealing yet unseen potentials of our collective journey. Among the most beautiful of those stories that we as a species have discovered so far is the story of emergence. In its essence, this story views creation as a dance towards ever greater elegance and coherence. It starts in the deep past at the smallest of scales, with the dancers at this point being still comparably simple, like atoms. But over time, through their interactions with each other, they enter into a dance with their peers. Once the coherence of this dance crosses a certain threshold, the dancers start acting as one. So what used to be merely a collection of atoms now manifests as a new whole on a higher level we refer to as a molecule. Notice that every atom is a whole unto itself, but also a part of a larger whole, that is the molecule. Meaning the concepts of part and whole are relative in nature, and thus not sufficient for the purpose of telling the whole story of emergence. What we need is a concept that is meaningful at all levels of consideration. Let's refer to this as a holon. With this, an archetypal pattern reveals itself that is as elegant as it is simple. Through some attractive force that seems to be operating at all scales of reality, holons invite each other into a dance. In a self-organizing manner, this dance becomes richer and richer until a novel, higher-level holon emerges. So what is a dance on one level becomes a new dancer on the next. And this new whole exhibits emergent properties none of its parts exhibit on their own. A fact that becomes abundantly clear at the holon level of human, where the dance now has gained the ability to reflect on itself and tell the story of emergence. Importantly, these holon levels are not to be misinterpreted as the separated levels of a hierarchy, since holons at every level transcend but include all previous ones. To clarify this, let's refer to the structure as a holarchy instead. With this, we can see clearly that there is a progression through the levels of the holarchy towards higher and higher coherence, which situates the human experience at the humble frontier of this process, striving towards the fundamentally novel and unknown. So here we have not an exhaustive but definitely beautiful answer to our initial question. To be human means to become more alive, which we achieve by exploring ever new ways of dancing together. Where exactly this journey will lead is fundamentally impossible to predict, for the same reason that it is impossible for any biological cell to comprehend what it is like to be human. But the story of emergence can teach us how to effectively participate in this process and align ourselves with the evolutionary impulse of the universe.